So, have you ever felt afraid to sell on social media? Like you're bothering people, or you're scared of sounding pushy, or you feel like your program somehow, when you sell, it makes you feel less authentic for some reason. I don't know if you knew this, but you guys are not alone. Believe it or not, this fear is way more common than you realize. Way more common. But it's actually, as a matter of fact, it's in my belief to be the number one reason why there's amazing marriage coaches out there who are not getting any clients and they're stuck making under $10,000 a month. Now, if that sounds like you, I really want you to hear this right now. You're not afraid to sell, you're afraid of being misunderstood. And today, I'm going to show you how to sell in a way that feels natural, ethical, and in a way that's aligned with your mission: restoring marriages and helping couples heal. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to sell confidently without feeling salesy, and how to convert your social media presence into consistent clients. So, here's something we need to realize. Marriage coaching is a heart-driven field. You're dealing with emotions, conflict, trauma, communication breakdowns, and even unforgiveness sometimes. So you never want to be seen as someone who profits off of pain. But here's the shift that you need to make in order to make this business successful. You need to acknowledge that selling is not exploiting people. It's offering the solution they've been looking for this whole time. Like, think of all the couples that watch your content right now. They're probably scrolling in silence, sleeping back to back, losing that intimacy, or if there's any even left, watching the distance just grow between them, and then they're just stuck in constant cycles of arguing time and time again, and then that love they have isn't even really there. It starts to feel like living with roommates instead of their long-term partner, their life partner, really. And even worse, they might even be considering separation. However, you have the expertise to save that marriage. But if you never sell, they never get the transformation. We need to understand right now that selling isn't about pushing your offer. It's showing people what they already need. So let me go over some of the consequences of you not selling. This is what happens when you don't offer your program clearly. Couples stay stuck longer because since you're not putting it out there that your services are available, now they're going to encounter the wrong people to influence them, which means they're now going to end up hiring a coach far less qualified than you, all because you decided to stay hidden. For all you know, your services could be helping prevent the decline in marriages today. And the couples that need you the most, they just end up falling back into the same toxic cycles that causes their problems to even begin with. This leads them to start to believe that maybe change isn't possible. And in the worst case, the marriage just ends. These are just some of the costs of you not showing up fully. Most marriage coaches just think that, I'll just educate, inspire, encourage, and sales will come naturally. But there's a crucial part missing. People don't buy transformation without direction. They need leadership. They need clarity. They need to be told, here's the path, here's the next step, here's how I can help you fix this. So, there are 3 root fears that can be seen with marriage coaches. Fear number 1, I don't want to pressure people. Please remember that selling isn't pressure when you have a real solution. Fear number 2, I'm not big enough to sell. Listen, you don't need a huge following. You just need the right messaging in order to attract the right clientele. So, if your offer isn't structured correctly, you will subconsciously avoid selling it. And this is where me and my team at the Scaling Consultant come in. We help marriage coaches build a crystal clear offer made for your target client. Not only that, we also help our clients create a value ladder that feels ethical. We make sure that your messaging communicates transformation and not just a bunch of random sessions. My team helps all of our clients build a simple content system that builds trust and an automated call booking machine that runs daily without you having to lift a finger. Because when your offer is structured properly, when your content is built with a system, the fear of selling finally disappears. So, this is what selling should actually look like. It's a simple 4-part system. It begins with awareness, understanding, leadership, and invitation. So, here's the thing. Most coaches think selling means that you're constantly giving hard pitches, acting like a sales rep, or DM scripts that feel robotic. No. Selling for marriage coaches involves leadership and clarity. So this is what it actually looks like. You're telling couples what the real problem is. You're showing them the consequences of doing nothing. And you're also demonstrating your framework, giving clarity and understanding. You're also leading them by summarizing the path forward and inviting them to take that next step with you. It's very simple. Selling is simply guiding them into a transformation that they already want. And here's the best part about it though. When you do this right, people actually thank you for selling to them. So here are 3 ethical selling methods that you can implement today. The first method is called teaching with a point of view. So instead of generic tips, just speak boldly. Like, for example, communication isn't your problem. Lack of emotional safety is. This positions you as the expert. The second method is called invite, don't push. So you would use invitations like, if you want help implementing this inside your marriage, send me the word restore. Or I'll show you how to break this pattern inside my program. See, you're not forcing anyone, you're just guiding them. And the third method is sell through a narrative or a story. But essentially, you're just sharing stories of the couples you've helped, the cycle they were stuck in, the breakthrough moment, the results, what changed in their marriage. Because you're not selling a program, you're selling hope. Now, let me explain why you must sell in order to scale. Because you can post content every day, but if you never sell, your engagement's always going to stay high. That's true. However, your income's going to stay low. You just become an influencer coach instead of a business owner. You attract people who want free help, not transformation. We both know that your mission is bigger than that. Your job is to turn your gift into a system that changes marriages at scale. And that requires a signature offer, a content system, a sales system, and a delivery system. So I created a free guide for you guys that goes more in depth and shows you how to sell more confidently and ethically. Check it out in the link in the description below. So if you guys found this video valuable, I would appreciate if you would please like and subscribe. It's absolutely free and it will mean more to me than anything. Have a great day and I'll talk to you guys soon.